Okay, here we are on a fine morning in Voss. Voss is, well, you remember the final step in getting Morrowind to recognize me as Nerevar Reborn. The final step was to convince House Telvanni. Well, I'm here in Voss. The Telvanni counselor that I'm going to start with lives in this area. And he, unlike the other Telvanni, he actually likes Imperial stuff. As you can see, because he has this, his domain is an Imperial castle that has these Telvanni vines growing out of it all over the place. Kind of want to be careful because Telvanni people don't like me. As you play the game, the Telvanni people will like you less and less unless you join them, simply because of all the faction affiliations you have, because the Telvanni just simply don't like anybody unless they're one of their own. And even then, they barely like their own sometimes. So, just want to be kind of careful here. Use a bit of diplomacy, you know, be friendly with everybody. And let's be nice to the guard so he doesn't gripe and whine and moan like dark elves like to do.
I see this land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
All right. First, let's be nice to you. Yes. Blah, blah, blah. Fancy words and stuff. Yes, I have heard of you. You are the Outlander who wishes to be the Telvanni Hortator. I'll tell him my story, and I understand you're willing to take responsibility, and I'm willing to vote for you. I think the other Telvanni counselors will also cooperate, though some might need a little persuading. Master Neloth is ill-tempered. Mistress Doratha doesn't like men. Mistress Thorana is losing her mind, and Archmagister Gothrin is another problem. He will not refuse you directly, but will delay indefinitely. I recommend you kill Archmaster Gothrin. Well, and if I remember, Neloth makes an appearance in Skyrim. I don't have the Skyrim expansions yet. I've been meaning to, especially the one with the one that puts a bit of Morrowind in it. But yeah, so he's willing to vote for me. So that's that. I think I will cut it here and resume as I talk to the various counselors. Okay, I'm here in Sadrith Mora itself. I don't remember which of the Telvanni counselors is here, but I don't remember which one is which in which town, but I remember in general where they all are. Let's just head up top and not go in that main entrance. Let's just avoid all the people in general. I think we can get to them up through here. Ugh. Just a Nightblade, not a Telvanni person. Well, let's be nice to you anyway, so you don't say rude stuff to us.
May I help you, Outlander?
And there's... Let's be nice to his subordinate first. Whatever you want, the answer is no. It's Neloth. Now that's a better tone. I think you mean it. I think it's working. Oh, I was ready to gain a level. Alright, so he was appreciative. So Telvanni Hortator. What? Hortator? War leader? Is that necessary? Why doesn't anyone tell me about these things? So, do you want the job? Are you qualified? Good. then go ahead. I don't care. Be the Hortator. Now go away. Alright, that's all that was necessary. For him, anyway. God,
Yes, Outlander, what may I do for you?
you can get out of the freaking way. So that's that for that one. Next one, I think the hardest one is going to be Telvanni. Let's just go ahead and get him out of the way. I'll be back when I'm there. I also need to rest, don't I? Okay, here we are in Telmora. I was going to make a stop here. You have to actually go to Telmora before you can go to Telvanni, I think. But anyways, I'm here now. So let's deal with the counselor that's here. I think this is the man-hating one. Yeah. Just need to see who's who and what's what and where's whatever and how it works and where it fits. And
If there's anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
I think I'm just in the guard quarters, but we'll see. Oh no, here we are. There she is. First, let's be nice to her guard. And yes, what is this man doing here? Is it lost? Go on. Oops, she didn't like that. Come on, Speechcraft. I think you mean it. Goodness, what can I say? They make me feel special. And yes, let's hurl at ourselves at her feet. Oh, it's so pathetic. Look at the poor bunny. I suppose we must be merciful and listen to it. Well, I'm glad that I listened, and I'm glad you persisted. So there's something to those old prophecies after all. I shouldn't wonder. Pig-headed battle mages don't pay attention to Lady Azura's potence as they should. And you are the foretold Nerevarine? Well then, you shall be our Hortator. And she even gives us a present. You know. See, that's... I guess these... You know, she may not like men, but, well... treat her with respect, and... well, there you have it. So let's go back to the docks. Let's recover from shattering our knees. And head on to Telvanni. Get out the old floaty britches, because there's the tower over there. Yes, this is the town where we got our Telvanni slave for the Zanib chieftain. Dressed her up like a Telvanni noble, and she now lives, and even her cage is still open. Oh, let's just head on up. I think this is a big levitate. Okay, here we go. Here's something. Oh, living quarters. Well, maybe this is it. Well, that's kind of interesting. I was wondering if this was someone who sold spells, but I guess not.
There is someone watching me. I can tell.
I don't know who these people are, but let's butter them up a bit and just... I haven't found one of those yet. A fiend battle axe. It's kind of nice to... and a demon katana. Interesting. Well, I may be coming back here at some point in time. What about you? You don't offer anything, but we'll kind of talk nice to you too. And what about you over here? I know you're not the leader, but you sell something. Probably alchemy stuff. Yep. Well, this wasn't quite it, was it? We're heading down, and we shouldn't be heading down. We should be heading up. I believe. That just goes back to the town. Well, I know that whoever is here, for whatever reason... Well, one thing about the Telvanni, they didn't like me before.
I think you're going to fit right in here, friend.
They
You
sure
won me over.
She wants a big old smooch from Fish Face. Well... I think this is where I came from. Oh, here we are. Here we are. Upper tower. Whoa. Before you talk and say rude things. Ah, yes. Archmaster Gothran. If I recall, he has some interesting books and a nice lantern. A lute. Just remora. Okay.
Annoying outlanders.
No point in fooling around. Oh. Come and get it. Okay. Time to loot. Nothing but crap. Ooh. Enchantable stuff. Nothing but junk. What? Druge wax. Did I get the druge wax? Or, yeah, okay. Thought I accidentally picked up something else. Okay, and what do you have? Got lots of those. Already picked up some of those. Don't have this, though. And what about your boy, Funky Face here? Huh. Bad I can't wear that. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, and I think one of these things... Oh, well, I can sell that. And I can sell that, too. And what about you, Gothran? Nice dagger, which is very sellable. Nothing but crap, I think. Restore magic, restore fatigue. Yeah, nothing but junk. I don't have that one. You know what, I don't think I have that one either. I'll take it. Got plenty of loots, but what the heck. Got plenty of instruments? Okay. Well, that's that one. We've just earned his vote. And let's see. So that makes that one, and the one, these up here. That just leaves one last counselor. So let's head back down. Is that the docks? Yeah, I think that is. Let's head back down to the docks. Whee! Shatter our kneecaps and our ankles and gellify our muscles and tendons, and then make our way back down to the docks. So we've got a bit of traveling to do because we want to, let's see. First
I don't know
Telmora,
where to begin. It is such an honor to meet you.
and then let's head back to Sadrathmora. Several trips by boat around the land. And then down to Telvernora.
How wonderful. Welcome, Alban.
Now this is an interesting little town. I don't know if I mentioned this in any previous video, but basic soul gems, like petty soul gems, lesser soul gems, and common soul gems, are permanently stocked in this trade house right here. Like, you buy them all, then talk to the merchant again, she'll have another supply of them. I guess what you call restocking, has a permanent supply of them and all that jazz. I don't care about talking to you, you're worthless. Same thing with your pal over there. What I do want to do, though, is make my way up to the top if I can here. I don't think I need to levitate. I think I can just run up here. Yes, here we go. In fact, I think I've already been here. I think I've already kind of been nice. Ooh, this isn't what I expected. I think I've already talked nice and friendly to some of these people. Because I came here to buy spells. Well, I must have just run past them. But let's make them happy now. Using our diplomatic words and phrases. Yes, that guy down there is where we bought our summoning spells from. And he still likes us. In fact, he likes us even more now. And here's the crazy lady herself. Are you here to feed the spiders? No, so you can get a little more? There we go. House Hortator. Let's see. And then she starts rambling on, steel box, blah blah blah, spiders, blah 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 blah. Amuse her, then quickly ask to be named Hortator. Goodness, where did you learn to do that? Can you please do it again? Oh, oh, do it again, please, please. Oh, certainly. Let's see. Oh, you want to be Hortator? Certainly, go ahead. Right after you do that thing again. That's amazing. Oh, goody, goody. Yeah, see, she's a Telvanni counselor, and she's newt. Talk to this guy? Didn't? Nope, haven't. I bet he's just a alchemist stuff. It's got interesting stuff, though. Well, that's that. Got to get back down to the entrance, because we are done here. Okay, all we need to do is go back to Voss. And that guy who kind of represents, even if he isn't the official leader, well, he might as well be the official leader now, because I just killed their leader. I guess that sent all the proper signals. Yeah, all we gotta do is head back to Voss. And that guy will do the official stuff. So, Sadrith Mora. And yes, days are passing while we flit about the coastline on boat travels. Telmora.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
Don't need a boat travel here because Voss, I mean, you could take her to Voss, but honestly, Voss is just right over here. Okay, so this will mark the last thing required for Morrowind to officially recognize me as Nerevar Reborn, the chosen one to go and finish off Dagoth Ur. That only leaves one particular entity. The temple, the Tribunal Temple itself, which is led by the God King Vivek. Remember that Seven Graces quest? That was all religious stuff concerning the worship of Vivek. Well, we may get a chance to actually meet the god himself. What do you think about that? Let's see here. Now, Telvanni Hortator, and there we go. I see you've gathered the votes of all the surviving Telvanni counselors, so blah blah blah, words and phrases. So, the Belt of the Hortator from House Lalu, and we've got Ring of the Hortator from House Redoran. Now we have the Robe of the Hortator, a really ugly robe, I must say, from House Telvanni. We are done with this. There's only one thing left to do. Well, there's a lot of things left to do. I think that's been quite a long time, so...
Hail, friend.
I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to drop off all this junk that I've just picked up to lighten my load, and then we'll get on with the next step in the next video. So I will see you later.